If you want 2024 to be your year, then you're going to need to do things differently than in 2023. You're going to have to reach out and go after the clients you want. You're going to want to use account-based marketing. And today, we're going to show you some of the most bizarre and unique ways we've used account-based marketing for our clients. If that sounds like fun to you, stick around because we are going to have some fun. Hello, my name is Bill Arnold. I'm president of Prevail Marketing. You may find us at prevailmarketing.com. And every single day, we give you a video to help you grow your business through better sales and marketing. We try to give you campaigns, strategies, ideas, things that we know you can implement, know that they'll work if you do it properly, because they've worked for us and our clients very recently. And today, what I want to do is share with you some, I think about 7 or 8 different techniques we've used for account-based marketing that really had great payoffs, really had great results. Some are rather surprising, some you're going to figure out pretty quickly, but we'll get down to that, okay? One favor I ask of you, if you like these videos, if you like the platform you're getting these videos on, please like, please subscribe, please follow. We want to figure out which one's working and which ones aren't. So let's talk about account-based marketing basics first off. Account-based marketing is not inbound marketing. It's the exact reverse. It's putting inbound marketing on its head. What you're doing for inbound marketing is you're casting a wide net, trying to lure people back into your website, capture their contact information, and start nurturing them down that sales funnel. You figure out who your buyer personas are and you create content that's unique to that buyer persona. You don't all know that. But account-based marketing is the opposite. Account-based marketing is saying, I want that particular company, that one right there, I want them to be my customers. We're ideally suited for them. They just don't know we exist yet. And so if you try to create great content and send it out into the world, they may never find it because they don't know you exist. So what you do is create highly personalized, highly targeted content, highly targeted campaigns, I should say, directed towards not just that company, not just the buyer personas in that company, to specific individuals in that company. Specific and unique individuals. You know who they are. You've done your research. You know where their pain points, concerns, interests are. You know where they go for information, third-party verification. You've done all that research. And if you want to know more about it, I've got a video. I've got blogs about it. Go back and look at our website, prevailmarketing.com. But you're basically going to say, this is the company I want. I know the individuals, and now I've got to create this and leverage these highly personalized content to make them want to do business with me, to make them know I exist. And that's the hardest part, getting them to make you know you exist, getting that first connection with them. And this is where what we're doing today gets that first connection. One of the ways we've done in the past is create custom websites, literally custom websites for that particular company. It has their name in the URL. It has information. You go to that website, and it looks like it's, it could be they got their color, their branding. It talks about how we're going to work with them. It's compelling. We always promise them after the end of this quarter, end of this month or so, we'll take it down. But we want to demonstrate them in a very concrete way. If you see your name as part of a URL, your company's name, guess what you're going to do? You're going to click on it. You're going to look at it. You're going to figure out why they have in there. How dare they? What are they trying to sell to me? But you'll get their attention. They'll connect with you. And we even gone even farther than that. We did personalized URLs. What is personalized URL? It'd be Bill Arnold at prevail.marketing. Or I got it reversed. It'd be their first name and last name as a URL. Excuse me, I got it reversed. It's their name in the URL. BillArnold.com. That's the way you get their attention. If you send me a personalized URL with my name in it, and we give it to them afterwards, we give them that URL. They can keep it after that. If I get a URL with my name in it like that, do you think I'm not going to open it up? I think it's almost required. You have to. Personalized URL is a great way to make that first connection. The other thing we do is go to events and conferences. We know that some senior person or the person we're targeting is going to a conference, going to be speaking at a conference ideally. We will go there and we will be prepared to ask very intelligent, very informative questions. And we're going to engage with them through that way because you know what the worst thing you can do as a speaker? You get up there and you give a talk and silence, crickets, nobody engaged. But if there's people in the audience who've listened to you saying, hey, I'd like more information on that. How do you handle this? What about that? At some point he's going to say, look, you seem to have a lot of questions. Let's meet up afterwards and we can provide you the whole information. That's the way you get to talk to them. And then you can start saying, yeah, the reason I'm so interested, I think would be a great fit once you get to meet them. Personalized videos. We use them all the time, not just for account-based marketing. If I want to connect with you, even for sending a program such as a training video, I'll send a video. It'll start out by saying, Bill, this video is made specifically for you. It's addressing that particular question or problem you have, whatever that was, and we have that conversation, just like I'm talking to you right now. It's very, very impactful because people hear their names. They want to watch. What else do we? Let's all personalized gifts. And I'm not talking about, you know, I'm talking about something that's got their logo on it or has for cupcakes with their logo is a great example. Or it could be, we talked about one time a company in Chicago, perfume that was designed towards a particular a target-based marketing prospect. We knew they like springtime in Chicago. My clients sold perfume. What they do, they created a perfume called Springtime in Chicago. Put it in a nice box, sent it to them. He said, "This is for your wife." Blah 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 blah. Next day when they called, guess who picked the phone up? Because they were impressed by the effort they went into. Now make sure you know the gift giving policies of the company you're sending it to. But there's another way that's tied with this. If you're going to do it, use direct mail, use courier service. Make sure they have to sign personally for it. It loses a little bit of effect if the gatekeeper happens to open it up and looks at it and says, "Oh, this is what you got." But if they sign for it, it's very impressive, right? They open it up, they look at it and say, "Oh my goodness, this is wonderful." So using direct mail that way, tie it with the personalized gift giving, it was very, very effective. Of course, unforgettable content works, but the one I want to leave you with, the one that actually is probably one of the most impressive things we did, most original, I should say, if nothing else. We had a client who we knew through our discovery and assessment, through doing the analysis of their social media, they knew two things about them. He loved a practical joke and had a very, very big ego. It was all about him. And so we kicked it around. We thought about it. We talked to our client. And what we did is we found the vendor in their cafeteria. We found the vendor of their vending machines. And what we did is we had this person's picture and name put on as a wraparound, all the stuff, with instructions, "Please give this to Mr. CEO. If you give this." Now, people bought it. They saw that the CEO's picture and name and that statement was on there. They thought, "This is strange. I've got to share this with the CEO." And not just one, not just two, but dozens of people brought bottles of water, bought snacks that they bought with the wrapper on it. Well, the CEO took the wrapper off, looked at the bottom, and there was just a personalized URL. He clicked on it, and there was the presentation. Or actually, it wasn't even a presentation. There was just a meeting invite saying, "We have something that could save your company 35%. I think it was actually grow your company 35%, but increase your revenues. That's what it was, by 35%. Well, this could have gone one of two ways, obviously. CEO could have said, "My God, this is a little bit stalking," but he took it in the right spirit. He filled out that meeting invite. My client went and killed it, landed the business. He thought that was the most ingenious way to get his attention. Is that extreme? It worked. So if you want things to work, think outside the box when it comes to account-based marketing. Don't just create ebooks and blogs and 2 to 4 page guides and infographics. Yes, you have to do all that. But also if you need to be creative. Find unique and inventive ways to connect with that prospect. I want to thank you for your time today. Tomorrow we're going to actually have an open letter to all startup founders. We're going to have a conversation this week with startups. So if you're a startup, join us tomorrow. Until then, have a great night.